around here like you wanna be someone else.
I know I've given my all, so it would mean the world to me to be in the top 5 and potentially be the winner of Big Brother.
Welcome, Ed!
Growing up in Adelaide was great.
Adelaide. Apparently we're known for churches.
I do love Melbourne, but I guess Adelaide's essentially my home, where I was born. Moved to Melbourne when I was 18, came here to pursue an AFL footy career. 6 years in, my knee just became too much for me and yeah, sort of had to make a pretty tough call with it all and was unable to play footy anymore.
As you just saw, Ed Lower was a favourite of the Australian public during last year's Big Brother, Andy. And auditions kick off this coming Thursday. And to tell us a little bit about the process, please welcome star of Big Brother, Ed Lower! Hi, Ed! Welcome to XWB.
Good to see you.
Hello.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Now, auditions for the new Big Brother are kick-starting in Perth on Thursday. Tell us a little bit about the new system to audition or to nominate.
Well, this year you can nominate a mate, so that's very different. Last year we didn't have that, so I'm pretty excited. I'm going to nominate a few mates of mine.
Good.
So yeah, it'll be interesting to see how it all goes.
Ed, can you hold this? Because I want to ask you some questions while I get changed.
Let's do it.
Ed, how's it been since you've been in the house?
It has been an absolute whirlwind, been out of the house less than 24 hours and trying to get as much information as I can in such a short amount of time. I'm just all like, oh my God. Yeah.
Quick on that. But you were in there for 94 days.
That's
crazy, did it feel like 94 days or did it feel like 5,000?
It felt like eternity. It is a long time, but it was fun and it's so challenging and I definitely recommend it to anyone to try out and definitely nominate a mate and you never know where it's going to go.
And when you're in the house, you obviously don't have your mobile phone, you don't have internet. How do you know the answer to any question if you can't Google it?
That was one of my biggest problems in the house. We had so many arguments and I guess nowadays you just end arguments by Googling.
Yeah, seriously.
I'm a massive Googler, massive Instagrammer, massive Twitterer. Couldn't do any of it.
Yeah.
And at times I didn't know things, wanted to ask people out there, couldn't do it. So that's a huge challenge.
But you just make things up.
Well, that's the thing, you just make things up.
Well, our generation, we're a fish out of the water when we have to use our brain.
Exactly.
We don't have the fun. What is the one thing you miss the most? Aside from friends and family and all that stuff.
Yeah, okay, and apart from phone, I'll put that out as well. Sport was probably my big thing I missed the most. I love my sport, love my footy. And yeah, I asked every single day what was the footy scores, and I honestly thought I was going to watch the grand final because I remember ages ago someone did, and I thought, surely they're going to let me watch the grand final.
Did they tell you the footy scores when you asked?
So I had this relationship with Big Brother where he would patronise me, and so he'd give me like under 14 scores in Queensland.
Good bloke.
So I had a bit of a love-hate relationship with Big Brother.
The fun side of life is very infectious and I like being involved with those types of people.
All right, Pete Mercado and Ed Lower are standing by on boundary side. Fellas, just curious on your thoughts at the end of this one.
Yeah, absolutely, and we're just enjoying it out here on the park. We're going to have a bit of kick to kick ourselves, I reckon,
I'm actually looking at the back of me, I'm a bit worried that we're going to get hit by a ball.
A YouTube moment, I think, coming up.
Tensions are going to get high when you're living, so close with people. You get comfortable with them,
How would you two go living together?
Cats and dogs, sometimes.
Yeah.
Sometimes dogs and dogs.
I don't think would be very
then
good.
cats and dogs.
Yeah, well that's
then
the
dogs
thing.
and dogs
That's
again,
the thing.
and then cats and dogs again.
Actually, since we're trying to get on Big Brother, I think we'll live together really well.
Yeah, no,
It'd
really
be
good.
entertaining.
It's so entertaining. Yeah, kind of did.
But Ed, while you are here, would you stick around and celebrate some birthdays with us a little bit later?
And we have to say we have a present for you for coming on the show and sharing your expertise.
What?
It's a Sylvester
Pillow
pillow
pet. So if you ever get stuck in your house for 94 days, at least you've got a comfortable pillow to lie on.
Thanks, guys. I wish I had this in the house.
Ed, what would it mean to you to be there in the grand final?
I'd love to be there for the grand final. It means that we're, I guess the public think we're relatable and we've all put ourselves out there. So we'd love to be in the grand final and, yeah, we'll wait and see. But tonight's a pretty big hurdle.
Absolutely. Do you have any tips for people doing the interview, the audition process,
I'd probably say be yourself, the biggest thing. Everyone says, how do I be different? How do I get recognised? But at the end of the day, you just got to be yourself, because when you get in the house, you don't want to pretend to be someone you're not, because you're in there for a very long time.
Okay, this is your show, all right? Hi, my name is Mike. This is Ed and Madeline, and welcome to the Touring the World Sports Show. Today, tell them about this game we're at, Ed.
G'day guys, welcome to Lords here. We're just watching the Ashes series, Australia versus England, and I'm very excited about today's outcome. How are you going, mate?
I'm great. I'm just excited to be here. I don't know what sport we're watching, but I'm pumped.
Mike, what have you got to say?
You guys wrap it up. I gotta go to the toilet and get rid of my banana.
Thanks for joining us, and we look forward to catching up with you soon, and look forward to seeing you at the Vixen final this Wednesday.
Okay, so all right. So what do you think?
Pretty good.
Huh? In the show.
Like sausage dogs are interesting.
In the show,
and rabbits.
I don't think you're going to get on.
Oh, why?
It's the rabbit thing.
Chloe.
It was the way he was playing with the rabbit's ears.
It's coming back, and Fitzy, the proud man he is, will be looking to get the boys up and about for next week.
Yeah, Collingwood have got Werribee as well. I think you've passed the audition today.
Well, I'm not sure. A few of the boys give me a bit of grief about the tie, so I'm not sure if Phil picked that or who that was, but I'll have to fix it up for next time.
We're going to be saying Phil who soon, Darren.
Don't think so. That's about all I've got.